Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. And now that we've taken care of all the Imperial units in this area, it's time for us to go liberate some towns and maybe find out the truth behind these rumors of the escaped dancing girl or assassin or giant scorpion. Or let's try to figure out the truth of what's going on here in this valley. Ares is in control of this valley now. He used to be a bandit in the mountains. Why do they always have to hire people like that? Well, probably because he knows the area. So, I'm gonna have our Oros unit there do some liberating, because Orpheus is gonna be busy liberating all the stuff on the other side of the map. So, we got some treasure here. You see that little thing of desert there? Yeah, it looks very suspicious. It's just kind of surrounded by green. So remember, when there's ever somewhere suspicious, move a unit over there. We find some buried treasure. Let's see what we get. A Ben K spear. Let's see what that does. That is physical weapon, plus 12 strength, so no elemental extra damage to it. So just a straight plus 12 bonus. So another temple liberated. Star card. That'll be good for this upcoming battle with Ares. And we get an item. Ice Blade. That's obviously an ice weapon. I am Rauny, a paladin of the Highlands. The Empire is currently on the wrong road. Endura has fallen under Rashid's black magic and become his slave. The people of the Highlands are now becoming slave to Endura. All of the honorable warriors are leaving the Empire. All who are left have lost their souls. My father is one of those who has lost his soul. You of the rebellion are the only ones who can stop the Empire. Please help the people of the Highland. Can I ask this favor of you? Yes, thank you. I will join your cause. So, you can refuse Rauny, you lose reputation, but as long as your reputation remains above 70, you can go back to that temple and, listen to her plea again. Rauny, even though she says she's a paladin, paladins are a male-exclusive class. Her class is the Muse, which is the upgraded Valkyrie class. They have 2-hit-all thunder attacks, so basically the Valkyrie's single-targeting bolt attack upgrades into hit-all thunder attack. So, if you're using special characters, Rauny's a pretty good character to maybe turn into a princess. She has a really good intelligence growth. But like all the other special characters, we won't be using her except for battles where she has some special dialogue. And she has quite a few, including this battle coming up right here. So we'll build her up a unit with a flyer in it, have her fly over, because she's obviously going to have dialogue with the boss of this area. So first we'll have her though fly back over this way to liberate this city that we forgot. Turn some more units to the base. And we lost a little bit of reputation there, but Rauny's unit isn't, it has a lich and a cockatrice in it, so not the best face to put on your army, but we have a good enough reputation, so. The Castro Valley was created by the Balab River over thousands of years. It's 580 bombs long, 75 bombs wide, 1.8 bombs deep. A bomb is the distance an adult walks in 1,500 minutes, so you can get an idea of how big this is. Well, 1,500 minutes is 25 hours, so a little over a day. And you figure most adults can walk maybe like 2.5 to 3 miles an hour. So that's like, at max, like 75 miles. So, yeah, I think the distances are wrong here. I heard the Empire has come here to search for the beautiful paladin Rauny. I have no idea why Rauny would run away from the Empire. But it's a matter of fact that there are more people like Rauny who are running away from the Empire. The Empire wanted to hire someone who knows this area well to hunt down the paladin. Ares used to be the head of a gang of robbers in this area. Strange that the Empire would use scum like that to find a paladin. Yeah, say if it's, well, let's get the non-dialogue here first. So, the rebels are finally here. What a bunch of pests. I don't have time to waste on you. Just get out of here. If you let my prey escape, I'll have every one of your heads. So you refuse to leave, then you leave me no choice. And he's gonna fight us, and he's a Raven man, so he has good agility, and he has a bunch of ninjas who also have good agility, so might be a good time to use maybe a star card or the fool card when fighting him. But anyway, yeah, so say like we go with the 3 miles an hour for, you know, 25 hours. That's 75 miles. You multiply that by 580, then this thing is like over like 43,000 miles long. It's like 10 times, like almost like 14 times the size of the United States lengthwise. So yeah, probably not real. So don't believe everything you hear. Most of it will be lies anyway. Why are there so many people who only gossip and pass on rumors? I don't know. Because people want to have things to talk about. And we'll talk about that Euro sword. It's also another ice weapon. Plus 15 strength, plus 3 intelligence. So let's move our characters around a little bit. And we'll eventually change the leader of that unit to the princess, so we get more attacks. Finish Ares off in 1 round, hopefully. Another city liberated. Emperor. Another good card. Yes, we'll keep the card. What card are we gonna throw out? All those ones are good. We have so many star cards. We can probably get rid of one of them. Well, strength. I was just talking about keeping star cards. Have you ever heard of the Overlord General Hikash? No. He's the head of the House of Vinzalf and the person close to Empress Endora. General Hikash is in charge of both the 4 Vedas and the entire Imperial armor. He is in the highest position a warrior could hope for, and has always been admired for his sense of honor. Don't you think it's strange that a man as noble as that is involved with Rashidi? And unfortunately, we can't have that other dialogue, but we'll learn that General Hikash there is actually he is the father of Rauny, who Rauny said, my father is one of those people who still has his soul. So we'll learn more about him, but basically, you know, he is an honorable warrior. It's just that his honor prevents him from you know, abandoning his position. You know, it's kind of like you know, he knows he's on the wrong side of the war, but he can't turn against his countrymen. So, and then we'll return Shammer's unit to the thing. So, once again, we'll do a lot of army reorganization after this. Because a lot of these units ain't going to be useful. Like I said, the octopi, when we're going off into the Sky Islands. We did find a Chaos Gate there in the lower section that opened up another Sky Island. So, now we just gotta wait for Rauny to go after Ares here and get their dialogue. We'll also want to move some other units down here to soften up Ares before Rauny goes in for the attack. So, and we're set up good here. And let's have our little fight. See if we get some chip damage in. Weaken up Ares up a little bit here. And then hopefully Rauny will be able to come in. Should be able to. Rauny's unit will have 7 back row attacks. Mainly just a matter of if the cockatrice stays alive. So now we don't have to worry about that ninja in the back row now hitting our sorcerer leader there. Some good damage there. Still got another sorcerer attack, so take out that ninja on the right there. Weaken up the other ones. So maybe our cockatrice will be able to deal some damage. Weakening these guys up as well will mean that when the next unit, when Rauny's unit comes in to attack, we'll be able to defeat the ninjas and have them less attacking the cockatrice in the front. So, but all right, Rauny, move on in. So, looks like he's probably targeting. Their target is the leader. So, let's change the leader to Teresa. So now we get that extra attack for everybody in the unit. So you're General Hikash's daughter, Rauny, was it? Quite attractive, aren't you? Who are you? Were you sent here by my father? No, I was sent by Baron Apros, your fiancé. I'm crazy about her. I can't live without her. Please. I can't believe I got involved with this. But I've been promised millions of goth just for finding you. Come on, it's time to go. You've got to be joking. I'd rather die than go back there. But I'll take you with me, of course. Quite the tomboy, aren't you? Well, let's see if you fight like you talk. The Baron did say, dead or alive. Ha 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 ha. Well, that don't make any sense. If he can't live without her, then why does he want her dead, potentially? I don't know. Maybe he's just, jealous. He's like, he'd rather, her be dead than with anybody else. Oh, there's 2 of the ninjas gone. Yeah, you see how much damage Rauny did with, basically took out those, ninjas to half their health. Didn't leave more damage than even the, Lich did. So, now all you gotta do is... So they have no more, attacks now, because, Ares used his attack already, so it's just a matter of us finishing them off. So, we just gotta hope we hit, so... Come on, hit, hit, hit. Boo. And this is why, maybe I should have used the star card. Raised our agility up a little bit. But, well, too late for that now. We'll just throw on the Emperor card. That'll give everybody one more attack. I was hoping with so many attacks that I wouldn't need to use the star card, that enough would hit. But, no. So I was forced to use a better card, but, it's okay. Well, that finishes off Ares, so he's not going to get his millions of goth. But we're going to get to come back here and see what the other folks have to say now that the place has been liberated. So, and we're also going to make a stop back now that our reputation is really high. We're going to head back to the Castellation Sea area. There's that one... city where the people said that we were not really following. We didn't have the respect of the people because our reputation was so low, because that was back when we had our reputation tanked, because we had just recruited Deneb. So we're gonna go back there now that we have a higher reputation, and we'll see the change in dialogue that we get. So Rauny, we'll use her again in a future map. She'll have dialogue with Baron Apros. So, but we'll throw her in this Zenobian unit, and we'll head here to the Valley of Castro, and we'll talk with all the people here. I guess let them know that the paladin has been found, and that it wasn't a big giant scorpion or a dancing girl assassin. So everything is safe. Yeah, we got rid of Ares, who was a bandit leader. Thanks to you, the Empire is left and peace has returned to the valley. Not a problem. So, go travel this place that's, 14 times bigger than America. So, maybe it would have been more sense if it was like... So it wasn't a paladin, not an assassin. I'll never listen to rumors again. Yeah, they definitely messed up the measurements there. I was gonna say maybe if it was like 150, but even at 150, that's reduced by a factor of 10. That's still, puts this at like over 4,000 miles. The other day I saw a flying Imperial unit launch from the mountains in the south. There was legend here that says there was a gateway to the skies around there. I wonder if that flying unit was trying to reach one of the Sky Islands. Nah. Well, they were, but we found that Chaos Gate. So we've already and we saw that Sky Island on the map. If you didn't find that Chaos Gate or the Chaos Gate in the Balmorian Ruins, each of the Sky Islands has a Chaos Gate that leads to the other. Thanks to you, the Empire has left, and peace has returned to the valley. So, this Chaos Gate leads to Muspelm, and the one in the Balmorian Ruins leads to Organa. There's also a Chaos Gate in the Calvi Peninsula, the one area that we skipped, that also leads to Organa. And like I said, there's a Chaos Gate in Organa that leads to Muspelm, and one in Muspelm that leads to Organa. So there's a lot of ways to get to these flying islands. I'll uncover all the Chaos Gates. So thanks to you, the Empire has left and peace has returned to the valley. And it's always good to hear. Orpheus bringing peace in his wake. So, we don't need that dragon that we got. So, yeah, army's getting pretty big. So where's that dragon at? There he is. See you, dragon. Donk. We'll eventually get dragons. So there's a paladin was here and not a dancing girl. You can't believe rumors, I guess. No, you can't. But, you know, sometimes rumors do have some basis in fact, so... So it was a paladin on the run and not a scorpion. I'll never listen to rumors again. Alright, well, good to know, so... Well, maybe if you do hear a rumor, you can investigate it. You know, and that way you can maybe learn things. I, tell a story then in a little bit as soon as I'm done, doing there about rumors. Thanks to you, the Emperor has left in peace and returned to the valley. Okay, no problemo. Now we guys gotta find Duke Apros, the one who hired the bounty hunter Ares to, or the bandit Ares to hunt down Rauny. We heard of him before. He's the Baron who ordered the massacre in Pogrom Forest. So, yeah, definitely a bad guy. We don't want him hanging around. If we thought a bandit leader was bad, that guy's even worse. All those souls that are left roaming the earth because he, you know, set fire to the forest that they were trying to escape from. All they wanted to do was, you know, live and be in peace, and nope. Orpheus doing a lot of good there, so I gotta bring that guy to justice. Have you heard of the Overlord General Hikash? Yes, the Overlord also has a beautiful daughter. Even though she's a woman, she became a warrior and has become a paladin in the service of Empress Endora. And that is Rauny. Rauny, of course, will have dialogue with her father, because we will eventually be forced to fight her father. So, but much, much later, so. Because he's obviously, you know, they said he's like the highest ranking guy, basically, in the Imperial army, so we're not going to meet him until pretty much endgame, so. Alright, now let's return to the map, and we'll head to the Castellation Sea, and we'll see that other new dialogue there. From that one city, and I'll show off some stuff with the Lich. I know I talked earlier about the different, how the Lich can recruit things just on the map field, so. Alrighty. So just did a little save there, so. I got my other knight into a paladin. So, did some, whatchamacallit, some changing up with some units. So, and I'll put a Lich there, so I'm also going to try to recruit some more Amazons. I need to make some more shamans and then eventual monks for the future. So the Valkyrie can recruit Amazons from the city. So showing up there to the city, recruit the Amazons, and then I'll send out the Lich, and he can just recruit from anywhere. So he'll get 2 Wraiths and 2 Phantoms from that forest right there. And Orpheus will fly over to that city near the enemy base. This used to be a hidden city, and get the new dialogue. So, and there's the pulling ghosts out of the forest, and that ties into the rumor that I was mentioning that I investigated, but I don't have time to talk about that right now, so you'll have to wait until the next episode. So, haha, what about that for a cliffhanger? So, but I promise I will talk about that, about the Gordon Mountain Ghost in the next episode when I have some more time. So, but it's a kind of an interesting little story. And we don't care about meeting the Witch Wrangler. We already met her. We just care about getting 2 new Amazons. So, and they shouldn't have a problem. We'll just give them a really strong weapon, and if they defeat an enemy, they'll have, since they get recruited at 2 levels lower than your leader, and all units are, for the most part, a little under-leveled, or on par with the enemy levels, they'll be able to get good alignment and charisma boosts to allow them to become the cleric and shaman. Have you heard of the 3 High Knights? Yes, but we'll say no. The legend of Ogre battle ends with those 3 knights saving humanity. The 3 High Knights are probably in the heavens somewhere, watching this battle. If you stay on the way of the kings and follow the gods, you may meet them sometime. But I've heard the Empire is searching for them, hoping to stop them from joining you. Please try to find the knights. As strong as you are, I'm sure you can do it. If you want to meet the 3 High Knights, you'll need the sword Brunhild. When we got the sword Brunhild, and we got a lot of chaos gates that leads to the Sky Islands where they are. And if we just say that we knew about the High Knights, he just gives us that information that we need the sword Brunhild. So, the sword Brunhild opens up the way to the Sky Islands, which we have done, and that's where we'll be going in our next few episodes. So let's see what Sky Knights we end up meeting, and in addition to meeting the Sky Knights, you'll learn more about the Gordon Mountain Ghost when I talk about it. So, army's shaping up pretty good here. Take care, see you in our next episode. Bye!